Samsung fans, the official news from trusted leaker Ice Universe is finally here. And yes, it's a big surprise. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will still come with the iconic S Pen, putting an end to weeks of speculation that Samsung might kill off the features, slim down the design.
Oh my god! Wow!
According to Ice Universe, the S Pen slot remains alive and well in the S26 Ultra, proving once again that Samsung isn't ready to abandon the feature that defines productivity and creativity on its most powerful flagship. For longtime Note users and Ultra loyalists, this is more than just confirmation. It's a relief, a reassurance that the Ultra will continue to stand apart as the ultimate smartphone for power users. But Ice Universe didn't stop there. The leaker also revealed major details about the camera system, and this is where things get even more exciting. The S26 Ultra's 200-megapixel main camera now boasts a wider f1.4 aperture, increasing light intake by a massive 47%. That means low-light photos will be brighter, sharper, and packed with detail like never before. The 3x telephoto lens is getting an upgrade too, moving from 10-megapixel to 12-megapixel. A 20% increase in pixel count, giving zoom shots extra clarity and crispness. And perhaps the most impressive change comes with the 5x periscope, which now uses an f2.9 aperture, boosting light intake by 38% for stunning long-range photography. Pair this with a 50-megapixel ultra-wide that holds strong at f1.9, and you've got a camera system designed not just to compete, but to dominate in every shooting scenario. In short, according to Ice Universe, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is more than just a yearly upgrade. It's Samsung's statement that the Ultra still means Ultra. The S Pen is alive, carrying forward the Note legacy for another year, and the cameras are stepping into a new era of performance that could crown the S26 Ultra as the photography king of 2025. The question is, what excites you more? The return of the legendary S Pen, or the game-changing camera upgrades that promise to rewrite the rules of mobile photography? The Samsung Galaxy S26 series is shaping up to be the sleekest flagship lineup ever. Fresh leaks have revealed the first dummy units alongside high-quality renders, giving us our clearest look yet at the Galaxy S26 Pro, S26 Edge, and S26 Ultra. And the highlight? Just how thin these devices really are. The Galaxy S26 Edge measures only 5.5 millimeters, making it one of the slimmest premium smartphones in years. The Galaxy S26 Pro sits just above 6 millimeters, balancing elegance with practicality. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S26 Ultra comes in at 7.9 millimeters, thicker, yes, but for good reason. It's expected to pack the biggest battery, the most advanced cameras, and of course, full S Pen support. Thanks to new renders from OnLeaks and Android headlines, we also have a stunning first look at the Galaxy S26 Edge. It features a flat frame with slightly curved edges, ultra-thin bezels, and a center punch-hole selfie camera for that immersive edge-to-edge display. On the back, Samsung is keeping things minimal yet bold with a dual-camera setup housed in large rings paired with an LED flash. Don't let the simpler design fool you. Expect major upgrades in AI-driven photography and low-light performance. Under the hood, the Galaxy S26 series is likely to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 or Samsung's next-gen Exynos. Of course, slimmer designs often raise concerns about smaller batteries and thermal performance. But reports suggest Samsung is using advanced battery and cooling technology to keep things strong. The Ultra is getting taller, wider, and more rounded, and when you line it up against the rumored iPhone 17 Pro Max and Google's Pixel 10 Pro XL, the differences in strategy couldn't be more obvious. The latest leak from reliable tipster Ice Universe gives us a crystal-clear look at the S26 Ultra's shape, and it's all about those corners. And with its new size of 163.4 millimeters tall and 77.9 millimeters wide, the Ultra is now slightly larger than last year's S25 Ultra, pointing toward a possible 7-inch display for the very first time. But how does this stack up against the competition? Let's start with Apple. The upcoming iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to keep its familiar 6.9-inch display, but Apple's going the opposite direction when it comes to design. Instead of slimming down, the iPhone is getting around 0.5 millimeters thicker than the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Why? To pack in a bigger battery and an all-new vapor chamber cooling system. So while Samsung is chasing comfort and a sleeker in-hand feel, Apple is doubling down on endurance and performance, even if it means sacrificing a little slimness. Now enter Google's heavyweight, the Pixel 10 Pro XL. At 162.8 millimeters tall, 76.6 millimeters wide, and 8.5 millimeters thick, It's slightly shorter and narrower than Samsung's Ultra, but noticeably bulkier and heavier at 232 grams. Its 6.8-inch Super AQUA OLED LTPO display hits an insane 3,300 nits of brightness with a smooth 120Hz adaptive refresh. Google isn't reinventing the wheel in design, though. It's sticking to the signature flat sides, bold camera bar, and matte finish. But the added thickness hints at more battery power and the future of Qi2 magnetic charging. And when it comes back to Samsung, the Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't just about looks. Under the hood, it's rumored to feature a 200-megapixel main sensor, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide, a 50-megapixel super telephoto with 5x zoom, and a 12-megapixel telephoto with 3x zoom. On the front, a 12-megapixel selfie camera sticks around. Powering all this is a 5,000 mAh battery, now upgraded with 60-watt fast charging support. Hold on, Samsung fans, things are about to get serious. After years of flat backs and floating lenses, leaks suggest the Galaxy S26 series is ready to shake up smartphone design like never before. And yes, the camera bump is making a comeback, but in a style that's sleek, bold, and impossible to ignore. First look alert, dummy units of all three models have surfaced, giving us our earliest glimpse of what Samsung might be bringing in 2026. And trust me, the changes are dramatic. Samsung's next-generation flagship lineup is shaping up to include the Galaxy S26 Pro, S26 Edge, and the powerhouse S26 Ultra. Expected to launch in February 2026, these phones are rumored to blend signature Samsung aesthetics with fresh, eye-catching design cues. The Galaxy S26 Pro and its S26 Ultra could keep Samsung's classic design DNA, but with a twist. The rear panel may now feature a bold island style inspired by recent Galaxy S series phones, a subtle, yet striking upgrade. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S26 Edge appears to take design inspiration straight from Apple, with a prominent camera island stretching across the back, occupying nearly 30% of the top panel. Yes, Samsung is clearly aiming to turn heads. Leaked dummies by Sonny Dixon hint that the S26 Ultra will ditch the boxy, sharp corners of its predecessor, embracing rounded edges for a smoother, more elegant look. But don't worry, the camera's sensor layout stays familiar. The Ultra may feature a camera bump for its main lenses, while additional sensors and the LED flash remain separate, maintaining that clean, high-end feel. And here's where it gets next level. The dummy suggests full Qi2 wireless charging support, thanks to built-in magnets. That means faster, simpler, and accessory-free wireless charging, a game-changer for Samsung users. Remember, these dummy units give us our first peek at potential designs. Real confirmation will come with CAD renders, but the leaks already paint an exciting picture of Samsung's future. It looks like Samsung will skip the S26 and S26 Plus this time, focusing on its S26 Pro, S26 Edge, and the Ultra,